day at camp, Mom was nervous to send me alone. My nurse Noelle, shout out to her, she talked my mom into letting me go. This kid throws a ball, hits me in the face, and I crack the back of my head on the pool. I blow it off, naturally, because I was 12 at the time. The doctor, he looks at me, I go get a CT scan at the local Excelsior Springs Hospital, and yeah, it was quite memorable.
You shared something with me though that I think is extremely important, that a major takeaway from that for you.
Don't blow it off. If you think that it's bad, get it looked at.
Oliver came crashing into this world, made it very memorable. After he was born, there was just a small spot that was bleeding, and throughout the day it just kind of kept oozing and oozing and oozing. The heel prick that they do on kids started oozing as well. So his foot started oozing. It also pricked the other heel. That also started oozing. So my kid is oozing from everywhere. As we walk into Children's Hospital, they had sent the blood work off and came back with this diagnosis of hemophilia. They started infusing factor immediately. In our house, we like to say that all of the holes plugged up.
So Sam Underwood, you don't have a bleeding disorder.
I just deal with blood in my job a lot, but no, I don't have a bleeding disorder. I've been incredibly lucky to play some very complex and interesting people that deal with mass murder a lot. It doesn't matter how successful you become, like people love to kind of put you in a box, and I suppose relating it to this event, like I'm sure you guys have come up against the idea of that, oh, you have hemophilia, so you can't really do that.
I have ankle bleeds quite often due to not being that active, like with running and walking and hiking and all that. Well, when I do it, you're stretching and you're maneuvering your ankle and your joints in certain positions that would just stretch them out, so it gets more comfortable.
I am now 6-7 months pregnant with a child that I don't share any DNA with.
I'm not speaking for myself, but just trying to think through, I'm sure there are people who found that to be a little bit off-putting.
I've actually seen it from outside the community probably more as this idea of, you know that you're a carrier, why would you knowingly, have a child? Then on kind of the other extreme, I also see this kind of hemo mom bashing and see this stuff about like, how dare you have guilt about your children? You're sending a message that there's something wrong or unwanted. If A, you decide not to have more children, or you take a route like I'm taking, Oliver is the best thing that has ever happened to our family. And I think in some ways, having to deal with the hemophilia and stuff has probably made us better parents all the way around.
Losing my dad was a defining factor in my life, not just because of all the obvious things, but I absolutely believe this, and which is why I'm such a strong advocate for these seminars. Obstacles and adversity truly makes you a stronger person. Having a kid with hemophilia, like you said, it's made you a better parent. Doing Taekwondo, you're a Taekwondo-er.
In terms of career and pursuit and talking about good output and turning adversity and obstacles into something positive you can contribute, would you share a little bit about what you hope to do one day?
I want to be a hematology nurse. I want to help patients who come in nervous, like I used to, and help them overcome their fears, because it's not all bad. It gets better.
Look around, everybody in this room has done it to some extent. If you can, go to an event, reach out, introduce yourself to another family. That's really where you're going to figure it out, what you can do, okay?
Thank you to Jacob, Sam, and Sam for being excellent panelists, and to Christy and the chapter for having us, to Midwest National Cornerstone for continuing to sponsor this program, and to Ryan for manning the cameras over there. And yeah, thank you, and have a great rest of this weekend. For videos from other Powering Through events, visit poweringthrough.org. If you'd like more information on NCHS, visit their website at nc-hs.com. Or for more information on Believe Digi, visit believedigi.com.